I have no idea how much, if any, is left in here from last night. But we're going to find out because I do not waste. Or at least I try not to waste. Yeah, we just wait for my thing to vibrate and then we'll feel good. Or at least I'll feel good, you know. My vibrating thing makes me feel good. Inside. I'm so sorry. A little bit. A little bit. Yes, indeed, booty bitty. Sorry if I'm like looking down and then over here it's like I'm looking at the screens like, hi me over here. Hi me over here. How you doing? Scooby Dooby Doo. Hey dude. Oh, hey, hey. I didn't see you there because that's not how cameras work. Let me set this down for a sec. I am guessing that there's a few of you that are probably wondering, you know, what's been going on these past couple months. You've seen me release some music stuff, and maybe even a couple of you fews knows that I've got some unboxing videos and some other stuff waiting to be uploaded that I recorded. Well, let me give you an update as to what's going on, and we'll get to my medical stuff a little bit at the end too. There's not a whole lot there to give you, but all right. So let's start at the start, or whatever you want to call it. If you're, you know, see the title of the video about how I got my groove back, how Tummy G got his groove back. It's like, ooh, that was not good. Let me get the pick to do that part. It was like, this is hard to do without being strapped in because it's like falling all over the place. Or whatever, I suck. Anyways, so I was working on videos and stuff, and I went ahead and I was already planning to sell some of my old gear and just kind of clear up some space and get some money to buy some new stuff. The original plan was, you know, you don't make plans, right? I was going to sell some stuff and try to make enough money to at least um, get my Variax guitar fixed, and to have enough money to get the Line 6 Pod Go effects processor so I could size down. You know, fuck the amps and all of that big shit, taking up space, have to lug around. Something I could plug directly into my little board here and, you know, be good to go. And, you know, spoiler alert, none of that disappointed at all. But, you know, I was gonna, if I had any money left over, I was planning to buy just like more camera stuff and everything. And I ended up getting a lot more for that stuff than I initially had planned on. And I've got more stuff I'm going to be taking to them later to sell, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, I saw this in there. This is a like Traveler brand travel guitar, you know, with its own little electronics and stuff, and it was just too cute, you know. I thought, well, this will still leave me several $100s left over if I get this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get it, you know, spur of the moment decision. Um, whatever that was. Uh, ooh, that went the wrong way. It was like something like that. Let me put this down now. Because I'm going to sit here and play it if I don't. Anyway, so I got it home. I started just jamming around with it. And oh my god, I was having so much fucking fun. I was having more fun just jamming than I've had in probably decades. Um, and it just kind of like reignited, I guess, something in me. And I had more money to spend. So I bought a few more guitars. To be specific, let's see, I'm looking over here now. I bought a Squire. If you want to see these, you could see these featured in the videos, the music videos. Well, the videos of me playing music. That was Tummy's Groove, Dead Thing, Born to Lose, and now the Polly's Way Funky Thing. Uh, hey, don't touch my funky thing. Anyway, so I bought a Squire Paranormal Rascal bass. I bought an Epiphone Les Paul Custom with the gold hardware. Mwah, beautiful fucking guitar. Um, let's see. Of course, I bought that little Traveler bass. That was the first one that I bought. And then I also bought the Squire Paranormal, what do I call it, the Cabronita guitar, which is like a thin line Telecaster body, so it's like a semi hollow, but then it's got, well, what's supposed to be Jazzmaster pickups. But and I kind of knew this going into it, that they actually sound closer to P90s. What they sound like is like kind of a cross between Jazzmaster and P90s. More toward the P90 side, if I'm to be honest, but that's not a bad thing. And they're still a little bit sonically, I think, different than a traditional P90. So it's unique, and that's what I like. I love unique shit. As a matter of fact, I am intending, or at least tossing around the idea in my head of also buying the Squire Paranormal Jazzmaster. Was it 12 or whatever? I don't do. I don't. I think it's actually 7. I don't know. I'm not good with Roman numbers. But basically, it's a Jazzmaster, but it's a 12 string, and I want it. I want it so bad. I want it so bad, and I'm gonna probably get it. Because I tend to do that, you know. When I want something, you know, I tend to go get it eventually. So, yeah. So then I also bought this. This is the Zoom R4 multi-track, portable multi-track thing. I don't know why the camera is being fuzzy or whatever. Get my phone out of there. But yeah, so you know the idea was that you know it'd be just something a little bit portable, and I decided I was going to do a review video on this. So that I'm getting ready to shoot the actual review video after this. So if you're wondering about all of that music that I've been uploading here, and there's still more to come, FYE, or whatever. So, but you know, I was basically doing tests for this for the upcoming, which we're about to film, Zoom R4 review video, because I wanted to give it as much of a deep dive as like I would do. So yeah, you know, I've been spending probably a month on that, and so you know, anyway, yeah. So that's where all that music was coming from. Was basically just me testing this out. And so all in all, the full playlist is going to be, there's 20 minutes of those initial songs. Then there's about 20 minutes of me playing and singing with acoustically. And then there's about 20 minutes of the dressed down versions, which I have already released those of the initial songs, and then there is about 20 minutes of the instrumental versions of those songs without my nasty fucking voice over top of them. You're welcome. You are welcome. And so, in a nutshell, that's what has slowed me down and why I haven't released those other videos. So, let's tackle that into now what's coming. That I do have the, I guess, I think it was an unboxing. It's been so long. Unboxing and initial impressions video for the Puffco Peak Pro, which is going to be followed by my birthday box unboxing from Fat Ass Glass, which is where I got this nifty little top for my Peak and for my Puffco. And then I've also shot an unboxing for Don't Eat the Gum. I think there was another one in there somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really remember because it's been 84 years or whatever. And so now, after I finish this, I'm going to do the review for our little R4 unit. And, then I'm going to try to get all of that done, finished, uploaded, out of the way. And then I'm probably going to tackle just making some more music. I might be performing for an audience of one. But music was my first passion, and now that that's being kind of like rekindled or reignited inside of me, I haven't really been playing music, like talking about it, at least since like 2016, so I'm having a lot of fun with this. So yeah, after I get all that done and out of the way, I'm probably going to do some more music because I've bought more stuff through all of that too. Like, I bought this Inbox Studio recording interface, which, by the way, is everything that I needed and more. But that came with a perpetual license for Pro Tools, and I also got a perpetual license for Studio One. And I also bought a copy of EZdrummer 3. And in testing the R4, I devised a new way of me for recording music that makes things at least a little bit more streamlined. Because the way I always tried to do it before was trying to create a drum track first and then recording the music on, and it became like a total pain in the ass kind of thing. And so what I tried doing on the Zoom R4, well, the first song we did, Tummy's Groove, I did create the loop track, the drums first, and then imported that. But then after that, I started recording along to the guide track and, the rhythm section on the Zoom R4. And so that's given me a new perspective on how to record, because now I can record my guitar, my bass parts, all of that, even the vocals, really, if I wanted to go that deep, and then bring it into Studio One or Pro Tools. I'm probably going to stick with Studio One, to be honest. Pro Tools was free, so, why not take it? And then I can go and add the drums, because I just ditched the guide track that I actually record to, and then I can just take little clips of the each part and create a drum track with the what's it called, the Bandmate feature on EZdrummer 3, and then create all of my drum grooves for there. I didn't do all of them that way. As a matter of fact, I only did the last one that way, the Polly's Funky Thing, or Polly's Way Funky Thing, which, if you haven't watched and listened to that yet, basically what it is it's 3 tracks really in one. That's why it's a 2/3 Nirvana cover, because it's a cover of Polly, Something in the Way, and then at the end, it's just kind of me having a little fun jam sesh where I feature my little rubby chickie chick in the back. See the upcoming Don't Eat the Gum video for more information on the little rubber chickie chicks. Anyway, so I'm gonna save most of this information for that Zoom R4 video, but um, I am going to prioritize this to give you guys the update and everything first before I start releasing all of this other stuff, and then I'm going to try to start releasing everything like in order. So the Zoom R4 video will probably be the very last out of those videos. So the first one to come after this should be, and I'm also probably going to release some more of those acoustic tracks and maybe the instrumentals for the Zoom R4 testing. Uh, and we're going, and then after the Puffco video will be Fat Ass Glass, and then I guess Don't Eat the Gum. I can't remember for sure if there was anything between that or not. So yeah, that's what's coming. Mentally, I'm kind of back and forth as I always am. I'm an all over the place kind of person. I am sorry. I am sorry about that. And speaking of which, let's talk about the tumor a little bit. Because we did go get the second MRI done, and I did also go do the neuropsychology testing and everything. So a little breakdown is, well, I'll go ahead and tell you off the start that my corpus callosum actually seems fine. So they're doing this psychological testing. I think that she said something about trying to test the function of my temporal lobe, um, my temporal aura, or something like that. So we don't have the results from those tests yet. But the second MRI, since, talking about the tumor, revealed that there hasn't been any growth in the past 6 months, which is good news. But he did also say that waiting 6 months for one of these tumors to grow is about like checking your lawn again after 3 days. So, basically it's going to be another year. And then we'll go get another MRI and take it from there. But as for right now, my hearing still feels anyway like it's as good as it's ever been. I don't know if I had told you guys about that or not, when we went and did the actual hearing test just to get a base for where my hearing is at. And this is before the second appointment where they, were going over the test results, was when they came in and scooped like all the wax and stuff out of my ears. So with the wax still in my ears, I was above the median on all fucking frequencies. My 200, I think it was my 250 hertz was like off the chart almost, but I was above the average on every single fucking frequency. So my hearing for right now is doing pretty goddamn good. So that's good news. And we take the good news where we can, obviously. So yeah, I can't think of anything else too pertinent except for to say that I am sorry for keeping you guys waiting for all of the content and everything. And I am sorry that I am so bad about responding to comments and things like that. And to what's your name, I am sorry that I waited so long to let you know that those shirts were discontinued, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry. I am very much an all over the place person. I do have various mental illnesses, just 100, 100. But I keep trucking along. I'm drifting through this thing called life, and, you know, just just going along for the ride. I'm just going along for the ride, baby. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to film that R4 review. I love you, baby, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You my dudes, little dudes. You my dudes, little dudes.